Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the CTU Lions Dynasty. Today, we will continue Big 12 conference play as we are sitting here as the number 2 team in the country. Now, this year, I haven't covered recruiting as closely simply because, I am looking at the future of this series, and I'm not sure if this will be a long-term series. I think maybe if we win, keep winning out, and who knows what happens at the end of the season. We are 7-0 right now, number 2 in the country, but we'll see the future of this series. I want to show you guys some recruits a little bit, but not too much, just because I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't want to get invested in that portion of the dynasty and then kind of move on from there, but I don't know what's going to happen. You guys have seen my posts in the community tab, and I have been, thinking about starting with a different team, an actual real team, so we will see, what happens there. But here we go. We are 7-0 in the conference, in our overall record. We are 4-0 in conference play, and we played Kansas State. Now, last episode we played TCU. This is a team we also struggle with, as here's a throw across the middle. That is Stan McDaniels going for a gain of 30. This is kind of a triple header episode, kind of more of a double header. We actually simmed one of the games, and we will see the results of how our team does, kind of not even having a full game of control. I did use Super Sim in this one to kind of see how we do. I kind of want a different type of episode here where we kind of cover that part, but I want to see exactly how good our team really is. Here's a scramble to left side. This one is going to be Jay Lionel, gain of 18, and he picks up the first down. Now at about the 28, here's a throw to the right side, looking for Darren Baker, who cannot go up and get that one. 3rd and 10 now. Lionel throws to the left side, and he sails this one. And that is an incompletion, and now we have to bring in Justin Caputo for the first field goal of the game, and that one is good. North Carolina, the number 1 team in the country, will lose in a rivalry game versus NC State. That means with the win today, we will be the number 1 team in the country. So, wow, what a weird event right there. NC State is a rivalry game, but a 4-5 team. And here is a throw across the middle now. CTU has some things to play for here, not just a conference victory, but that number 1 spot as well. Here's a throw to the right side, and that is Flint Steele. He breaks the tackle and spins forward inside the 15. Jay Lionel, one thing I bragged about him last episode with, his accuracy from the pocket is definitely very, very good. Here's a throw to the right side. Stan McDaniels, he catches that one for a gain of 8. Now inside the 10, facing pressure. Lionel tries to get rid of it. He could not get away from the pressure. It's a loss of 7. Back to the 11-yard line. Lionel in the pocket, rolls to the right side. He's got space. Will he get to the pylon? He won't, but he picks up the first down. It's going to be a gain of 10, 1st and goal. Lionel, handoff. Livenhauser, touchdown. Great run by him, and what a drive put together by our man Jay Lionel. He's been a leader for us and has really shown what he can do in David Potter's absence. David Potter had a torn pectoral last episode, which is a 3 to 4 month injury in real life. Now, in the game, it's only a 1-week injury, but in real life, that's actually a long-term injury. You don't recover from that in the same season. So here we go. At about the 50 now. 10-point game, running Flint Steele in motion. This is going to be an option. We hand off to Steele. He has some space up the middle, and that one will be a gain of 13. Now, the interesting thing about the offensive play calling, you know how I call plays. I use the coach suggestions. Here's a throw to the right side. This one's picked off. That's Davis. He takes it to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. It's a pick 6. Kansas State is on the board right there, and we make a big mistake as Lionel throws his first pick 6 of his career. Now, Super Sim gets us all the way to the 4th quarter here, 25-28. We are down by 3 in the waning minutes. Could we be upset right here? Here we go with about 4 minutes. Handoff. Darian Bernard up the middle. He has about a gain of 5 yards. versus 3-4 Kansas State on the road. This would be really bad. Bernard, another carry. He gets to the outside, picks up a block, cuts upfield. He's got space. It's a touchdown. Maybe got a little away with a little block in the back, but a no call. Maybe it makes up for last episode where we did not get any of those face mask calls. 31-28 on the touchdown run from Darian Bernard. So here we are now, up by 4. 3 minutes to go. We need a big stop here. Clark. This is a draw play to McCollum, who throws a stiff arm, and Whitley Crew is there for the tackle. That was a third down. 36 carries for McCollum today. And now here we go, 32-28. Here is a quick throw across the middle, looking to just move the chains, get them to burn those timeouts. They call their first there. 2nd and 6. This is a read option. Lionel keeps it, and they sniff it out, but Lionel still gets a gain of 1. 1 timeout remaining. 3rd and 5. Quick throw across the middle. It's Juan Macklin who goes up and gets it, but it's going to be knocked out of his hands. And instead of punting right here, we're going for the win. We're the number 2 team in the country. 4th and 5. Quick throw. Clayton Garrett. A gain of 11. We will go on to win this game 32-28 by the skin of our teeth. We get the victory and hold on, avoiding the upset. So many games like that in this series are super, super close. We have not had a lot of blowouts at all. I think we maybe had 1 so far in this entire series. So we get the victory in our first game. North Carolina jumps all the way down to 11. And then we jump up to number 1, obviously. Arkansas and Michigan are behind us. UNLV is the only undefeated team left besides CTU. They are 8-0 as well. And today we take on Baylor, who is 3-5. And I mentioned last episode, we only face 1 team who is over 500 the rest of the way. And who even knows if they are still 500? It is Kansas. So we will see what happens in this season, because I think we have an easy schedule towards the end of the season going into the Big 12 championship. As long as we play our cards right, it's here we are down once again late. We are just down all the time in this series. I don't know what it is. So here we are down by 7. In the 4th quarter, we start this game out. Here is Bernard with the handoff to the right side. That's a gain of 1 for Darian Bernard. Now we get it to the 21. Running Flint Steele in motion. Another read option. This time, Lionel keeps it. He almost tried to pitch it right there, but did not want to risk the turnover right there. It's a 3rd and 6. At the 19, they're playing quarterback and Tane. Lionel will stay in the pocket. He throws, and that one is caught. Clayton Garrett. He's an excellent passer from the pocket. I will keep saying it, so when you play a contain, it probably won't work. Here's a quick throw. McDaniels had it in his hands. Jay Lionel with a rough game today, though, 11 for 29. Read option now. Lionel tries to get to the outside, and it looks like he may have just been a little too tired right there. It's a loss of 5 yards. All the way back to the 10 now. 3rd and goal. Lionel gets out of the pocket, avoids 1 tackler, tries to get to the end zone. Tackled at about the 1. 4th and goal. We will hurry this up. We hand off. Jamal Taylor fights his way in. Touchdown. We needed that touchdown right there. We tied this ball game up, and it's 24-24. And now here we get it back one more time. We get them to punt here, and we get pinned inside the 5. We need a 95-yard drive right here to get into the end zone. We only need 3, but we have 4 minutes to do it. Lionel now from the 2, under center as well. 2nd and 11. He throws at the last second. This one's almost picked off. Almost a monumental mistake by Lionel. 3rd and 11 now. In the pocket, in the end zone. Throws. This time, it's caught. Xavier Roberts for a gain of 15 yards. What a dart by Lionel. And we will move the chains now. At about the 20, here is a counter play, and that one's going to be a loss of 1. And that was Jamal Taylor, the power back in the game right there. Lionel now facing pressure, throws to the right side. It's Darren Baker, who has space, makes a man miss. Nobody's going to catch him in open field. It's a touchdown for CTU. Good route, good throw. Lionel with a nice throw from the pocket. Cover 0 right there. Just did not work. I don't know what teams are thinking on Lionel. Why send these blitzes when he's so accurate with the football? Oliver now down by 7. Here's a quick throw, this time to Hill, and he picks up maybe a gain of 6. Looks like there will be a flag on the play as well, block in the back. So this one will be even a longer conversion here for a 2nd and 24. So here we are now. They're inside the 15. Oliver throws across the middle. He's got White, who gets more yardage. Now they get it to a 3rd and 9, which isn't a 3rd and short, but shorter than what they had it before. As here's Oliver now, throwing to the right side, and a perfect throw to Lionel Christian for a gain of 15 yards. Now at about the 41-yard line, running Christian in motion this time. He picks up about a gain of 3 or maybe 4. And now they get it to about the 46. Down by 7, 3 and 5 Baylor looking to come back. Here's a throw down the right side, and this one is picked off. It's going to be James Wilkins. The man who's really been with us, it seems like, this entire series. When he was a freshman, he was an impact slot guy. Now he plays on the outside. He even scores on offense now. So now all we need is 1 first down here to seal up this game. Here is Lionel. You got to hold on to the football right there. That hit right there usually forces a fumble. 2nd and 9 now. Bernard to the outside. He tries to cut inside. Only a gain of 2. 1 timeout remaining for Baylor. 3rd and 7. We get to this scenario every game, it seems like. Lionel throws across the middle. It's caught by Flint Steele. Baylor will have to use all 3 timeouts, and we will win this game 31-24. An awesome victory here for CTU, avoiding yet another upset. All of our games are close. Lionel goes 15-34, 2 touchdowns, 15 carries for 36. James Wilkins with that game-sealing interception as well. We end up playing 3-6 Oklahoma State next, and we end up beating them to move on to 10-0. I guess they were actually 3-5 at that point. But we get the victory here in this next game as well. Jay Lionel, 14-29, 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. I mean, just a crazy game right here. And we actually just simmed this one, so we did not do any type of super sim. This is something that I kind of like to do sometimes when I want to get through some games that I really don't want to play. Like Oklahoma State being a 2-5 team, did not have 3-5 team, did not have any interest in playing them really. Darren Baker scored twice in this one, and Lionel at least got it done despite throwing 4 interceptions in this game. And then how about Mason Stonebreaker adding another 2 sacks to his total? Make that the first 10-sack season we've had in this series. And then Wilkins gets it done on defense. Another game, another interception for him. So here's what the top 10 look like now. UNLV actually did lose. So now we are the only undefeated team. They lost to Hawaii. And now here we are alone at the top, 10-0. Arkansas right now is number 2. They are 9-1. Hopefully, one of these teams keep winning. I don't want to face like a 2-win team all of a sudden if we make it to national championship. But the Big 12 is actually doing pretty well in the other division. Oakland College 8-2, having their best year so far. West Virginia's 8-2 also. Cincinnati had a big fall from grace. I don't know what happened to them, but they started out as the number 1 team through the first couple of weeks, and now they are at 500. So our last 2 games will be against Kansas and Louisiana. Now it's probably going to be a doubleheader episode because I'm ready for that Big 12 championship. And I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this quicker format here. I wanted to get a few games done on the schedule here, and we get through a tough part there. And honestly, I don't know how these games were all close, but they were all close. All of our games are pretty close when we play them. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still trying to fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going.